Okay, I think I am live right now. So without wasting time, let's start today's work because I'm already late today. So in the last live I did maximum some sort of Kadane questions. I'll be continuing with that only. I have to do this question today, so let me first revise the previous question I did yesterday. Let me have my glasses. Yeah. Give a substance to array. Just we just kind of let me show you the previous pattern we are following from all our questions. Okay, maximum subarray and maximum subarray. Like wait, let me also open the live on my another device, but I can see the chat. hmm Okay, I am live. Device, but I can see the chat. Okay, it's all right. Yeah, where was I? The so like maximum array. Given an integer array nums, find the subarray with the largest sum and return its sum. We kind of did a solution which we also kind of returning as a subarray, the valid subarray. We got this subarray as a valid subarray with the maximum sum 6. So we kind of just did um, initialize the variable current with the first element and the best with the first element. We started a loop from the first position and we were comparing our new subarray with the previous subarray, right? We compared -2 with -2 plus 1, right? Which is -1 and -2 is less than 1. So we kind of started our array with this, right? Which if we got our new subarray greater than our previous subarray, we kind of stored a current with our new starting subarray and stored the starting index. Else we will continue with our old previous subarray. And this is a part where we are storing our best subarray indices. Okay, so we got current. If our best is, if the current is greater than best, we stored the best equal to current and we stored the indices of the valid subarray. Right. So this is kind of easy and understandable logic. Right. Maximum product subarray. Let me just also revise some other questions that I can go with the flow with this question. Hmm. Right. Maximum sum circular subarray. We kind of followed this approach. Like total sum minus minimum sum will give you the maximum sum, or we will be following a normal Kadane approach because we will be checking the maximum profit, not the maximum profit, right? They also did stock one. Let me just open that. 121, right? Yeah, that 121 question. And a similar question, I wanted to open in a new window only, right? Please, new window. Okay. I'll open that question again. Yeah. Best time to buy and sell stock, right? And the best time to buy and sell stock too. We did these questions yesterday. And I just explained you this part again in a simple way. Now I'm going to do this question. Maximum product subarray. Just like we did maximum sum subarray. And this, okay, we will be doing this question like that only. What we have to do? We'll be storing our current as, we'll be storing our current as nums of 0, right? And we'll be storing our back as nums of 0, right? Then what we will be doing? I will also write a logic which will be considering the indices also. Even though we don't need that in this question, but we can need that in another question. We will be writing that logic only. Okay. Now what we are going to do? We are going to start a loop on the first index and I equal to 1, I less than n. Let me initialize n with the array's length, nums dot length, right? Now we will be doing a loop, right? Plus plus. What do you have to do right now? We will be checking is our current, it is r, it's less than nums of I plus current. Is our new subarray, it is, our 2 is greater than 2 plus 3? No. Okay, so we will be continuing our previous subarray only, right? Okay, now 2 plus 3, that is 5. Okay, now we have 5 in our current. And now if we'll again work, and we will be doing 2 plus 3, 5 minus what is 3? Is 3 greater than 5? Is 3 greater than 5? No. So we'll be kind of continuing. Okay, I'm kind of stuck somewhere. We will be storing that part. I did this, else this. Okay, we will be storing our. Let me just also initialize int start equal to 0. Int we got a start, we got a best. I think I also need best start equal to 0, comma best n equal to 0. This is our index of our valid subarray. Okay, now what I need. Let me see what I need. Okay, what I need right now is to update. Okay, we are checking our current. In our current, we got 6, right? Now you will be checking 6 plus minus 2, this 3. Oh, sorry, 5 minus 2 is 3 is greater than num psi plus current. Okay, I need to do the try of this question again, right? What we are doing here is 1. Okay, I should start the first position. I'm okay. I was so sorry. I'm so sorry. Let me just do this try run again. We got 3, that is, and we got 2 in our current, right? Is 2 is 2 less than 5? Is 2 less than 5? Yeah, 2 is less than 5 actually. Yeah, here I am wrong. It should be nums of I. It should be nums of I. Right. We will be checking our new subarray as nums of I and previous subarray with the addition of current with it, right? Okay, now I think this will work now, right? Let's do the try run again. 3 is 3 less than 2 plus 3. No, 2 plus 3 is 5. We'll be continuing our current with this, right? Now, is minus 2 is less than minus 2 is less than 3. Yeah, minus 2 is less than 3. I think the bracket should open on nums on I. Yeah, we'll be starting a new array if our sum or new subarray sum is greater than the previous subarray sum, right? Then we'll be storing current is equal to nums of I, and we'll be storing start equal to I. Okay, I know I'm kind of doing this product question. I should do this. and kind of do this, right? And the current should be start. Okay, these are the indexes, so it should be 0. Okay, if this happens, we have to do this. And if our current is greater than best, then we will be storing our current in our new best. And I will be storing the positions also, right? We'll be writing, no, not this, CTRL-C and CTRL-V. Like this, it should be I. And I will be returning my best. Make sure I'm adding, multiplying everything, right? Yeah, yeah. And this for loop ended here. So I guess we can return best here. I kind of copied the whole maximum sum array logic here. I will be just trying to run it. Let me see where I'm wrong. Compilation error. It should be nums, right? Yeah, oh my god. Two of them worked. I hope so. Everything will work fine now. Great. Like it like it always. Okay, according to my logic, 110 test cases passed and 81 not passed. What I will be doing now? According to my logic. Okay, let's just try run our logic on this input. We got -2. Okay, let me just also add the, no, we not that thing. -2, right? -2 as our in our current and 3 in our nums of 5 is 3 is greater than -2 into 3 is -6 is 3 greater than -6. Yeah, we will storing current as nums of 5 and start equal to I. Okay, we got 3 here, right? While moving ahead, is -4 is greater than 3 into -4, -12, right? Mm, yeah, the answer should be positive because there are two negative numbers. We got 3 as our best in our current. Now in the next iteration, uh, what is the question? The question is to find the maximum product subarray, and I'm applying the Kadane approach. Hmm. So 3. Let me just recheck my logic by try running it. We got current as third 3. Okay. Now we'll be comparing 3 with -4 into that is 12. Hmm, that is 12. If you find something wrong in this logic, please do let me know. I just written the same logic as maximum sum array, and instead I just wrote multiply symbol here. Hmm, okay, really no. Current is less than equal to best. We kind of stuck in this. test case. I know we are kind of, according to my logic, I know I'm returning 3 and I should return -4. What should I do? Why it's not checking the full subarray? I should check the full subarray also, right? If it is goes 3, then -4 should be, like, it's not multiplying the full subarray. What if I edit this logic on my own? In which we were also comparing the full subarray product, full array product with the best. I think my logic is kind of only returning 3, and I need the full array because that is bigger product. Should I need another loop for this only? Is this gonna work? Okay, let me just do it. In the starting. Okay, let's do in the starting. I'm kind of a brute force in this, like forcibly brute forcing the logic. We will be solving it using ChatGPT only if this will not work. Let me just produce, write a variable int product equal to 1. Let me just use my both hands. Product product into equal to nums of I, right? If product is less than best, return best. Else return else return product. Then I don't think so this will work. Okay, I am sure this will not gonna work. Yeah, okay, we got 16 more tests solved. Now we are stuck at this. In which year you are? I am in third year. Okay, here 2 minus 5 minus 2 minus 4 3. Now let's write down our logic again so that we can pass more test cases. We are kind of storing -5, right? -5 is greater than -10. Yeah, it is. So we'll be storing -5 here. I'm in fourth year, okay. -5 into 2. Okay, we have got -5 in our current, and in our if current is greater than best, what we have there? We have our first element is -5 is -5 is greater than 2. No, so we'll be storing a best here, right? We got -2 as a maximum, 2 as a best, right? We got 2 here. Hmm. Okay, we'll be having -2 in a nums of I, and we'll be comparing -5 into -2, it is 10. We got 10 in this and -5 in this. So we will be storing 10 here, and our current is greater than. What's the question number? It's 152. 152. Hmm. So, mm, but I don't know if I'm doing it the right way or wrong way, but we still got a 136 test cases passed with the same logic as maximum sabab. Yeah, okay, we got minus 5 into minus 2 as 10. We got 10 in our best. Okay, now we will be moving ahead. We will be comparing minus 4 with minus 5 into minus 2 into minus 4. It will be negative and obviously it will be less than our previous. We will be moving, we will be updating our, oh, wait, nums of I is minus 4 and nums of I into current will be minus 14. And minus 4 is bigger than minus 14. So we will be updating our current and we will be comparing our, here we got 10, right? Comparing minus 4 with 10, we are still having 10 in our best, right? I will be comparing 3 with, I guess, minus 5 into minus 2 equal into 3, right? It is 30. Okay, kind of confused right now. I think I should give this logic ChatGPT and let it solve for me because I have kind of tried my logic. Let's see where we are wrong. I see what you're trying to do. You're applying your Kadane template to maximum product sub-array. The main issue that product Kadane is not as sum Kadane. Oh, okay. It's not enough because of negative numbers. Yeah. At minus 4, you have current minus 3. Now, 3 into minus 4 is minus 12. You might think minus 4 greater than a minus 12. So start with fresh minus 4. So what's wrong? 2 into 3 into minus 4 is 24. The negative product that we threw away. Minus 6 becomes positive and multiplied by another negative. So we need two Kadane values here. Okay. And kind of, okay, we are doing this game again, like we did in best. I have done this approach in another question also, like this approach, which we are solving a minimum sum and the maximum sum. We did this, and old max is equal to current max, and old min is equal to current min. Current max will be storing the maximum product. Okay, I think I need to try run this because it's kind of different from a previous question. Okay, I got 136 test cases passed from my wrong logic. Wow. Okay, let's just move to the right one. Okay, we stored our first integer here and we got best equal nums of 0. Right. What I have stored in my best? Okay, I also stored this in my best. Just remove these tabs. Okay, it old max equal to current max and old min is equal to current min. We will be comparing our old product with the maximum product with the old minimum product, right? If current max is equal to mat dot max, if current का max is equal to mat dot max, x or what is x here? Okay, x is nums of I basically. Nums of i's will be storing x nums of I into old max and nums of I into this. We'll be storing its max and then storing nums of I with that max. Is there a key difference from the code from normal Kadane? Okay, we were doing this, and for product we have to do this. We need old minimum because it might become new maximum. Okay, it is just because of negative numbers. Yeah, because a minus 4 can become like a minus 5 can become big if it got multiplied with minus 4, right? So we have to keep our old product also because that can also become new maximum. What's old min and old max representing? Like I think what I have just decoded, like we are storing our old like this is a let me open this test case. Like if we have got minus 5 and then we will checking minus 2 is less than minus 5. But if we multiply minus 2 with minus 4, we will get our old max as 8. But if we have kept our old minimum, we got minus 5 into minus 4 as 20, which is greater than 8. Okay, we will be seeing that. Right. What old max and old min is getting when we do the trial run. Hmm. Okay, let's just dry run this logic, right? I will be doing in dry run also. Because hmm. Let's just do the dry run on this test case only because this test is kind of validify valid 2 minus 5 minus 2 minus 4 and 3. Okay. ठीक है तो ओल्ड मैथ्स में फिलहाल हमारा क्या रहेगा? Okay, I want to use nums of I only. It's just kind of confusing. Let it be. Current max equal to nums of 0 and current, right? In nums of I, we get minus 5. In old max, we got 2. And in old min, we also got 2 here. Now, what will be storing in current max? Nums of I is minus 5. Minus 5 into 2 is minus 10. And minus 5 into 2 is still minus 10 because we are just on a first element, right? So we got max as minus 10. And what is bigger? Now we will be checking minus 5 or minus 10, which is big. Minus 5 is greater, so we will be getting final as minus 5 in our current max, right? We will be storing our current min also, as we also, here will be minus 10 only, and in minus 5, minus 10, the minimum will be minus 10. Okay, what is the best? We'll be comparing with the best and current max. Obviously, our best is nums of 0, that is 2. We'll be comparing 2 with our current max, that is minus 5. So we got 2 as a maximum. Okay, now I will be equal to 2. वो nums of I में आएगा 0 and 2. It will be minus 2, right? Now old max will be equal to current max. Our current max was minus 5 and our old min will be again minus 5, right? Because we got, oh wait, current min minus 10. Right now we'll be updating our current max. Okay, let's just move ahead. Minus 2 into, okay, if I go in a wrong way, please do let me know. Minus 2 we got x is minus 2 into old max. That is positive 10. And in our old name, we got minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 10. It is 20. Okay. So our current, it max will be 20 and 20 comma minus 2. We will be getting 20 as a current max. Okay. We got till here. 5 to the 10 and 10 to the 20. Until for now, we got 2 minus 5 and minus 2 as our maximum current max. Right. Current max. Now we'll be checking our current min. Again, 10 comma 20. What will be the minimum? 10 will be the minimum for sure. And then we will be comparing 10 with our x, that is minus 2. Obviously, minus 2 is the minimum. We will be comparing best. Our best was 2. We will be comparing our best with 20. Obviously, 20 is the largest, greatest, basically. Now we will move to the iteration number 3. I kind of doing a dry run because dry run also helps me to learn the logic for a long term, right? So I always do the dry run. It helps me to memorize the logic for long term. I equal to 3. I equal to 3, that's 0, 1, 2, 3. We got minus 4 in our x. And old max, okay, our current max, mm, so I didn't store the my current min, right? Yeah, I think it's kind of getting confusing on the code part. If I've been doing this on the notebook, it is kind of clear because I can make columns there. Let me just do dry run on this. Maybe seeing we were doing right or not. Absolutely, let's try run this. Current max is Kadane AMCAT. Okay, we got minus 5 with algo 3 possibilities, minus 5, minus 10, minus 10. And we got minus 5 as the current max and minus 10 is the current min, right? We stored best as 2. Then we got current max minus 5, minus 10 and best was 2. Okay, I have done till here, right? I have done till here. Our best is 20 and we got minus 2 as our current min. Okay. We got 2 minus 5 minus 2 as some maximum survival. Okay, I was doing right. Now I was at the third iteration. That is it is 3, right? It is 3 now. Yeah, that is I equal to 3. I equal to 3 and this minus 4. This was our new current min in our previous iteration. Okay, current max was 20. Hmm, I don't usually do it. What you usually don't do? Like the dry run or what? Minus 20 and the current min was minus 2. We're keeping this and our new Solera will be this. Dry run obviously. Okay. I don't know, but it kind of helps me to understand the logic better. But it's kind of time consuming also. Okay, but fine. -2. I think I will be able to memorize this answer for long term because I did that try and yeah, because I'm doing the same thing because I got this test case wrong. I all want to understand that this old man part. Like I can say this also. I'm also trying to try in the edge case so that I can understand this new logic. We'll just read from it. Where I got it. 20 and we got at current max as 20. Okay. -4 into old max, that is -80, and -4 into old min will be -2 into, let me just write it instead of just orally saying it. Old max and old min, where 20 -2. Now nums of I is -4, we got -80 and 8, and the maximum is 8 obviously, and we will storing as a current max as 8. Okay, we got 8 max here and here also, right? We're checking two times maximum from the previous one and from the new survey one. Both are max, right? We got 8 and a current mean we got -80. So -80 is the minimum, and out of this -80 is again the minimum. So our best will be 20 now, right? That's why current min was necessary because we got -2 -4 as 8. Okay, I think we are kind of understanding why we did current min part because our minimum now is has become positive. I know it's kind of less, but still it become positive. I equal to 4 and tab equal to 3. Okay, so the maximum subarray. Now we compare 20 with 24. Here our current max was this and minus was 80. Okay, fine. Let me just submit this question. I kind of understood that case where we were going from. I didn't go to bar, but I got it. Let me just ask for the next question from my ChatGPT. Remember that here. I think we kind of completed our Kadane template questions. Like how many we did? How many Kadane algo questions I did? One, two, three, four. Okay, I got kind of did five because I have already submitted this first part. Okay, I did five questions from Kadane algo. Maximum look Sabare, best time to buy and sell stock first and second. Maximum some secular Sabare, maximum Sabare. Now I think should move to the next. Okay, my ChatGPT is not working. Yeah, it's not working. I really want to do one this question also. It's kind of out of the box from the thing I'm doing right now. But I have to do this portion also. Kind of didn't understand it when I was doing it in the last sports of contest. I have to understand it, right? Like kind of waiting. Okay, we did this template one. And we did template too, where we are also returning a valid array. What's not working? Oh, my chat GPT was not working. It's working now. Kadane for all negative arrays. Okay, we did this also. I have solved this problem. Oh, you did this? Actually, I was a bit confused here when I gave the contest. Like I think it's the third question from the last to last Wednesday contest. Mm, maybe I should do this question or should I continue with the lead code only? I'm so confused. Like this is kind of my backlog. I have to cover this question also before the new contest, next contest. What's my confusion? I kind of didn't understand the question as well. Let me just read it again, okay? And I will find what where I was lagging behind. You have a chessboard of 8 by 8 where the cells are numbered. Okay, you have a chessboard size 8 by 8 where the cells are numbered 1 1 1 2 1 8 8 1 8 8. A bishop is a chess piece which travels along diagonals between any two cells in the same diagonal. Ah, yeah, bishop 1. A bishop is a chess piece which travels along diagonals between any two cells in the same diagonal in a single move. A diagonal can be of two types. I kind of wrote this logic with help of AI only, but I'm not able to understand why I wrote this. Let me just read it. Okay, there is a 8 by 8 chessboard, and the bishop can only travel along the diagonals between any two cells in the same diagonal in a single move. Okay, it will move from 1 to the set of cells x comma y where x plus y is a constant. A set of cells x comma y where x minus y is constant. You are given two cells x1 y1 x2 y2. Can a bishop starting in the first and reach the second if it can? What the minimum number of moves? Listen. Okay, are you gonna explaining? Are you gonna explain it? One bishop is on white square and another on black. Hmm. It's impossible. Okay, it's impossible if one bishop is on the white square and another one is a black, because that will not be diagonal because. Hmm. 1, 2, and 2, 3. Mhm. White bishop always stays white square here. Okay, that's true. White bishop will stay on white only. Mhm. Black square. It's not possible. Ah, okay. Then you have to return -1. Okay. Let me just read it. You are given to x1, y1. And if there is a direct connection between the two cells, then you have to return 1. Otherwise, you can print 2. Okay. If there is a direct connection, we returned 1. And if the white bishop is on the black, or black is on the white, we return -1. Else we return 2. Hmm. Have you played chess ever? Yes, I have played. Like, not like a pro, but I know the basic rules, like how to play. But I've never played with the coordinates, right? Just played. Mhm. We should draw a chessboard. An 8 by